la otra pregunta clave, tras saber que no volverás al Barcelona, ¿hacia dónde se encaminan tus pasos? ¿A Arabia, que se ha dicho también? ¿A Miami?
Tomé la decisión de que voy a ir a Miami.
The arrival of soccer star Lionel Messi has the city of Miami buzzing.
Inter Miami number 10, Lionel Messi.
When Lionel Messi joined Inter Miami, it was not just a move to a new club. It was a shift in the world of soccer. In just over a year, Messi's presence has electrified the team and redefined what's possible for the sport in the US. From stunning goals to record-breaking performances, Messi single-handedly carried Inter Miami into the spotlight. It all started on July 21st, 2023, when Messi made his league's debut. Inter Miami were playing Cruz Azul. The Argentinian was on the bench, but it was only a matter of time before he graced the pitch in front of a sold-out crowd. Messi immediately showed flashes of brilliance, controlling the game's pace and setting up his teammates with his trademark vision and skill. World-class players turn up for their team when it's needed the most. And with the score tied at 1-1, Messi stepped up and delivered this moment of magic.
Messi! Couldn't have been any other way.
A perfect start to his League's Cup debut, and how did fans react to that? By taking out their phones to capture the moment and even subscribe to this channel. Messi didn't stop there. Goal after goal, assist after assist. He went on to score 9 goals in the next 6 games of the tournament. That might sound normal to us, but there were people who actually thought he was in decline. All these goals weren't just tap-ins, they were masterpieces. To top off an amazing run in the Cup, he put in a masterclass performance in the finals and scored this banger in the 23rd minute. Nashville were to equalize in the game, taking the game to penalties. Now, Messi has had an amazing career, but if there was one traumatic experience, it was this penalty against Chile that cost his country the Copa America some years back. As a born leader, he's since continued to take his team's first penalty kick, and it was the same against Nashville. And when he calmly converted the penalty, you knew that he had ignited the confidence in his teammates for the rest of the kicks. Inter Miami won the shootout and were crowned the League's Cup champion for 2023. And that's not the only thing Messi had accomplished for Inter Miami. When the club signed Messi, they were paying for more than just a player. His former Barcelona teammates, Jordi Alba and Sergio Busquets, joined him and contributed to the team's cup victory. When the MLS resumed, it was worth noting that Inter Miami were rock bottom in the league, which made the cup victory sweeter. Attention was turned to how Messi and company were going to perform in the league. It wasn't just about Messi stepping onto the pitch. It was a sign of better things to come. 5 days after winning the League's Cup, Messi made his MLS debut against New York Red Bulls on the 27th of August. And there was just more brilliance from the Argentinian magician.
Robinson leads, Busquets over to Jordi Alba, what a touch! Messi to his right. Keeps it on his left, of course. Oh, ball to Messi!
Only Messi could have picked out such an insane pass and finished off with a debut goal in the league. Inter Miami climbed the standings, and Messi was instrumental in bringing the club out of the bottom. Apart from being an 8th-time Ballon d'Or winner, Messi created another piece of history by being named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year for 2023, the first ever footballer to receive this honor. A country where basketball, ice hockey, American football, and baseball were the nation's favorite sports, you can imagine the impact he's had in the US to be named the Athlete of the Year. All this was in his first season. The second season, in 2024, Messi continued to shine, and the whole team is now miles better than the last season. In February 2024, Inter Miami were scheduled to play against Hong Kong's best players in a preseason friendly, and it's no surprise that fans paid the big bucks to see Messi. But Messi suffered a bad injury that could potentially rule him out for the start of the season. Thankfully, he recovered in time and provided 2 assists against Real Salt Lake in the season opener. And in the second game of the season, he scored his first goal in a 1-1 draw against LA Galaxy. His statistics speak volumes about his impact on the field. In a memorable match against the New York Red Bulls, Messi recorded a staggering 5 assists, while also scoring 1 goal, marking the first time a player achieved a 6-goal contribution in a single MLS game. Many would have argued Messi came to the US to retire, but he wasn't here for the fun in the sun. He's still breaking records. Messi had done it all for Inter Miami, except for one thing. You would expect a player like Messi getting quite a few hat-tricks by now, but somehow he only recently got his first one. I mean, this guy loves creating goals more than scoring them. He scored his first hat-trick in the MLS on the 20th of October against New England Revolution. And this was done by coming on as a sub and scoring 3 goals in 11 minutes. Inter Miami clinched the Supporters' Shield, a trophy given to the team who recorded the most points in a season. 74 points was also a club record. The numbers don't lie, and Messi's 2024 stats for Inter Miami are absolutely mind-blowing. From the moment he stepped onto the field, he transformed the team's entire trajectory. At the end of the regular season, he became the fastest to reach 20 goals in the MLS, and had the most assists in a half-season period. His numbers would remind you of prime Messi while at Barcelona. His impact extended beyond the field. Messi sells tickets. Every match became an event. Stadiums sold out instantly. Inter Miami's revenue has more than doubled and is set to triple soon. Merchandise sales skyrocketed, with Adidas netting a hefty profit from selling those pink shirts. Fans who had never watched MLS before were suddenly glued to their screens, watching Messi work his magic. Apple TV broadcasts the MLS, and Messi receives a portion of Apple's revenue as well. Beyond the numbers, what makes Messi's 2024 performance truly special isn't just the raw data. It's the way he elevates every single player around him. Young talents are learning directly from a living legend. The team's confidence has skyrocketed. Inter Miami has transformed from a good team to a great team, and everyone knows exactly why. But here's the burning question that keeps fans on the edge of their seats. How many more records will fall? How much more magic does Messi have stored in his legendary boots? The season is far from over, and Messi is just getting started.